There are a lot of impressive and empowering women here in Arizona, and the book 48 Arizona Women features many of them. So, joining us to talk about the project is the committee chair, Connie Robinson. Hey, Connie.
Hi there. How are you today?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited about this project. So let's take things back to the book 48 Arizona Women. You launched the project during Arizona's centennial. Why was it important to highlight these women?
You know, Jane, women we learned are doing and were doing remarkable work that they weren't being necessarily recognized for. Women who were well known throughout the valley and the state, and women who no one had ever heard of, who were really transforming lives and changing communities with their passion, with their love, with the work that they were doing. So we felt that it would be just quite fitting to tie that into the centennial and celebrate these women.
Yeah, I mean, and such amazing women featured in the book. What was the response that you got when the book was released?
It was absolutely exciting. In fact, it was really, truly remarkable, the response that we got locally and from our neighboring states. In that book, there were women who have contributed mightily. Some of the names: Jeannie Herberger, who is a philanthropist and supports the arts in our community, to Delphine Rodriguez from the San Carlos Apache tribe, who is a pastor who ministers to incarcerated women all on her own. And then you had former Glendale Mayor Elaine Scruggs, who's not only her civic leadership, but also her leading women and divining professional women's organizations throughout the West Valley. Through Olivia McCormick in Bullhead City, who helped really develop Bullhead City as it continues to grow, all the way over to Lonnie Ali, who was instrumental in the Muhammad Ali Parkinson Center there at Barrow Neurological Institute. The work that these women were doing and are and continue to do has just shaped Arizona in a way that no one had known before.
I mean, what a great idea. I have chills as you're talking about these women that are just so inspiring, and they just have given so much to the state of Arizona and the people of Arizona. And now you're embarking on a new decade of amazing women. What can we expect from this new release?
What we've learned during this quiet time, during the quiet time of COVID, is that women continue to do incredible, remarkable work. But what we've seen is women in the trades. We're looking at women in aviation. We're looking at women in automotive. We're looking at women food chefs. We're looking at women in media. Not unlike before, we're going to again cover the four corners of Arizona and uncover the amazing work that women in these areas are doing.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's talk about the criteria for nomination.
The criteria for nomination really is you have to be an Arizona woman, but it's the achievements and the contributions that you've made with your work. It's work that women have done over and above just their careers, how they transform a life, change a community, and shape Arizona.
But if somebody wants to nominate an amazing woman, what can they do?
There will be a nomination process and a nomination form on the 48women.org website. And so all they have to do is answer those questions on that form and then submit that nomination form, and the steering committee will review those nominations and make their selection as we get into 2022.
You've also teamed up with the Arizona Historical Society. Tell us about that partnership.
The partnership with the Arizona Historical Society is very, very meaningful. The Arizona Historical Society is known for connecting history around Arizona. So what we've done is collaborated, and we are embarking on an outstanding opportunity, and that is we are going to have a space at the Heritage Center that will be a space for educational programming, a space for outreach, a space where we will invite the urban and rural communities together to close that gap on what's happening in terms of education programs. So we're going to redesign and renovate the Orientation Theater, which will be called the 48 Women Theater, in a space where we will bring in guest speakers, we will have workshops, and we will continue to identify women who are doing amazing work and bring along the next generation of young women. We have partnered with an incredible architectural firm, woman-led, Tammy Caraway of Abbott Architects, and a construction company led by Lorraine Bergman in Tempe, and they do amazing work.
Connie, thank you so much for leading the charge on this important project.
Thank you very much, Jay.
For more information about 48 Arizona Women, just head to their website.